Somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. I said somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say, she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, because that's how we do it over here. I ain't gonna tear too long tonight, y'all. But folks been asking me. They said, so, madam, what's going on with that situation with the rapper Irv Gotti? Now, before I tell y'all what ancestors told me on this, I'm gonna first give y'all some background information on Irv Gotti. We jumps right into it, because that's how we do it. Irv Gotti, he was born in Queens, New York. And Irv Gotti, he wasn't just a rapper, who put a song on SoundCloud, etc. And eventually his song became a hit. He ain't do it that way. Irv Gotti, he built Murder, Inc. from the ground up. And in the early 2000s, he built his personal empire. Now, some of y'all was outside back then. You already know about Murder, Inc. And at that time, Murder, Inc., it had the radio and the streets on lock. Catch that on fleek. And at that time, Ja Rule and Ashanti, they was running the charts. And that motherfucker Irv Gotti, he was the mastermind behind it all. I said the mastermind. Pulling strings like a puppet. Irv Gotti, he was raised in Hollis, Queens, the same neighborhood that Run DMC came from. And Irv Gotti, he wasn't just a business mind. He was a producer, a visionary, and he was also a motherfucker hustler. A hustler who knew how to flip a situation to go in his favor. Before Murder, Inc., Irv Gotti was putting in work with a man by the name of Mick Geronimo. And he got his first real industry break when he linked up with Jay-Z on Reasonable Doubt. Irv Gotti, he was in a mix-up with Jay-Z and things of that nature, so they knew some things that was going on in the industry and behind the scenes. Irv Gotti was in a mix-up with Jay-Z when Jay-Z was still on the come-up. With that big ass of money, it really started coming in when Irv Gotti, he started Murder, Inc. under Def Jam. Irv Gotti said, shit, he said, Ja Rule. Irv Gotti said, Ja Rule, I want you to get your ass in that studio. And I want you to start dropping, them street anthems and them crossover hits. And he said, Ashanti, this is what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to make you the queen of motherfucker R&B. Catch that on fleek. That's what he told Ashanti. Irv Gotti. He was in the background, y'all, making millions while running the game on Ja Rule and Ashanti. I'm showing y'all how the game go. Okay. Now this is where things get a little bit dark. Now when you look at the name that Irv Gotti that he chose for his record label, called Murder, Inc. Murder, Inc. Some of y'all thought he just chose that name because it sounded good. And sister said, hell to the Noah. And sister said, Irv Gotti always had one foot in the music industry, in the music game, and another foot in the motherfucker streets. And he balanced that shit out very precisely. Let me break it down. Irv Gotti. He had close ties with Supreme McGriff, a well-known drug lord, put a target on his back. And the feds, they wasn't just watching from the background. They was building a whole case, trying to tie Murder, Inc. to money laundering, drug money, and things of that nature. Some of y'all remember? And in the year 2003, look at that number, 2003, they raided the label offices, snatched up computers, computer files, everything. And Irv Gotti and his brother Chris, they got hit with some charges. But guess what? Them charges end up getting dropped. And they beat the case. Y'all already know why they beat the case? Because they had to do some things and the motherfucker could back. And sister said, and if you notice, after the case and things of that nature, if you notice after that end up happening with Irv Gotti, the music industry, they start treating Irv Gotti like he was poison. But Irv Gotti, y'all, check me out. Irv Gotti spoke that on himself when he chose the name Murder, Inc. Some folks might say, well, he ain't get murdered. And that's exactly what they want you to believe, that he didn't get murdered. We got to say allegedly. Let's go a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole. Y'all, Irv Gotti, he was another one who signed that Satanic contract and who made that unspoken agreement in the motherfucker background. Said, you better think again. And sister said it was hidden exchanges, sacrifices, and deals that Irv Gotti made in the background along the way to get fame and fortune. And because of the dark deals that he made, with these satanic, archonic type of motherfuckers, it caused him to be surrounded by dark demonic energy exchanges. Irv Gotti thought, when he signed these deals and shit, and he was doing those diabolical things in the background that didn't nobody know about, he thought he was going to, continue to get fame and fortune and to go higher in his career. But as his fame and empire grew, his personal and his private life, it began to crumble. And that's the point, when you start to see things as they really are. He said, shit, these motherfuckers, they coming to get me. That's what he said. And sister said, it's always these fuckers in the backer who always want to fuck up something for somebody in the front. And sister said, Irv Gotti, believe it or not, because people say, well, what happened? So matter. What happened? Believe it or not, Irv Gotti, he had handlers. That's what Ancestor said. They said Irv Gotti, he had handlers, but they were invisible handlers. What you mean, invisible handlers? Let me break it down. The ones that was around him, but the people didn't see him around them, around these figures, because they wasn't in the public eye. Put it together. And these was, Ancestor said, these was people who shaped and controlled his career, his path. The ones who ensured his success and his failure at the same motherfucker time. In an equal measure, an equal balance. Somebody trying to help you win and help you fail at the same damn time. Catch that on fleek. In that rabbit hole, it go much more deeper. And sister said Irv Gotti, he was being prepared, chosen for a fucking sacrificial lamb. I gotta say allegedly, but y'all know how it is. Now y'all know how we do it over here. Murder, by them fuckers numbers. Irv Gotti. He transitioned. He died on February 5th, 2025. Now let's add those numbers up and see what we get. 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 equal what? 16. 1 times 6 equal what? 6. There go the 6 right there. And he passed away transition at age 54. And when you add 54 together, 5 plus 4, you get 9. And we gonna do exactly like they do, and we flip that 9. And when you flip the 9, you get the what? 6. Add them 6s together and see what we get. 6 plus 6 equal what? 12. 1 plus 2 equal what? 3. They go to 3 right there, y'all. I told you numbers are very important when you know how to use them. They go to 3 right there. And when you put it together, you clearly get the 3-6, murder by numbers. Okay? Now I'm going to say this, and I want y'all to listen to me close. Those blood contracts, that these celebrities and different people are signing, it go way deeper than just signing a blood contract and making blood sacrifices. The ancestor said, it's going to be another celebrity death that come up, I'm prophesying. And this year, another celebrity death. And in that video, they want me to go deeper, on the subject about this. The blood sacrifice contracts and the deeper things on that. All right, y'all? We got much more videos to do. Y'all be good, and I will be back.